All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Hold on. There we go. So we had to mute our MacBook just because it was making a little bit of noise. All right, great. Notifications are getting sent out. Wonderful. And we're right on time, too. What is going on? This is some random Temu. I hate Temu. I really don't like Temu. But, all right, notifications are being sent out, hopefully. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday night stream. What's going on, everyone? Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful weekend. Don't know where everyone is watching in terms of part of the world. Over here on the eastern coast in the United States, we had something called daylight savings. I know a lot of other countries also have daylight savings, but here in the United States, it really messes with a lot of people's seasonal depressions, including mine. So today, Americans got an extra hour of sleep, which I knew was a little suspicious. I figured, wait a minute, I feel like I've been sleeping a little too good, and then come to find out, I wake up and I remember that it is daylight savings, so that's that. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling a little bit sick, in the sense that I'm not sniffling or I'm not coughing, but you know that feeling when you, like, before you get sick and you're feeling really weak and achy? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. So I don't know how long this live stream is going to go. Over here in the States, it's 9:17. Really, it should be 10:17, but we got sent back an hour, so it's 9 now. But really, my body feels like it's 10, and I'm so ready for bed. But I do see that we have Taher Hussein saying first. Taher, hey, real quick. Before I forget, Taher, if you don't mind, I already responded to the other giveaway winners. I could not, for the life of me, find your email. So reach out to me on Instagram or email me again, please, to my email, the same one you've been hitting up. I don't know where that email went, but Taher, I wanted to document letting you know when your giveaway prize is going to be sent out. I already told the other giveaway winners when their prize would be sent out. I know that you've been on here on the live streams, and I told you here personally, but I just want to document it if you don't mind. So go ahead and re-email me, or if you have an Instagram or a Twitter or X as it's now known, go ahead and hit me up there, please. We have Mr. Gareth Mallory. What's up, bro? What's up, Gareth? Like I said, today, I don't know. I'm just feeling really tired. I'm really hoping I don't get sick, but I did upload the Fine Woven link review. Hopefully you guys did see that video. I actually have the Pacific Blue link bracelet on right now. Fine Woven, I'm not that big of a fan. I'm going to make a follow-up video here this upcoming week comparing the Fine Woven with the leather links. They're just not the same. Fine Woven is just a material that I'm not a fan of. It really feels really, really fake. It feels super manufactured, and one could say the same thing about leather. Sure, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a magnetic band. It's just, but leather, man, leather just had that distinct feel. That, I know it sounds weird. I know I'm not the only one, right? I know I'm not the only one, but it's just leather, man, how it just morphs and ages. And then also when you first unbox it and you take a nice little whiff of that leather, it's really nice. You know what I mean? Fatima sending the red heart. What's going on, Fatima? Over here from Canada, representing Canada. I really do appreciate that. Chris Alberto with the and he follows up with ski USA. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see Mr. Chris Alberto over here. We need to have a workout soon, Chris, but honestly, I was going to go today, but like I said, I was not feeling all too great, man. I don't know what's going on with me today. Then again, I am human. I need to remind myself that I'm human, and I am allowed some off days here and there, but, you know, today, Sunday night live streams is something that I look forward to, but I don't know, something about today. We have Mr. Row Boot. Hello, what's going on, man? It is Row I Boot. Sorry, Row I Boot. What's going on, man? I know that we've commented on each other's Instagram posts a lot, and nice to see you here on the live stream. Mr. Taher, when I message you on Instagram, it says you haven't accepted an invitation. Okay, Taher, what is your, here, let me look at my IG right now, actually. Send me a message right now, if you don't mind. And actually, Taher, while you do that, I'll wait a little bit and then I'll log into my Instagram. But do that right now if you can for me, just so that I can message you after the live stream and just officially document the same conversation that I had with the other giveaway winners. I just want to let you know and rest assured when your giveaway prize is going to be sent out, and that way it's documented. So do that for me, please, Mr. Taher. I know that you are an avid subscriber, and I can't wait for your prize to be delivered. Ro Boo, Apple Watch Punk. Yes, we have Mr. Apple Watch Punk, an infamous name on Instagram. I'm a big fan of your page. I love all the reels that you do, my man, so hopefully you keep them up. Mr. Gareth says, how to participate in the latest giveaway contest. The winner will be chosen randomly during the stream. That's right, Gareth. So that's right. So normally, okay, so this was not a hidden band, right? So the hidden bands, because there's so many of them, I like to, make it, with a lot of excitement, and I get to draw one of them. But on the standard giveaway winners, what I typically do is, there's a lot of comment picking websites where you just put in the URL and then all of the comments will populate and it essentially chooses from one of the comments. I will do that live. I know that during the random band giveaway, sorry, not random, the hidden band giveaway, that's literally physically random, right? Like I write down all the names by hand and then pick them out. On the standard band giveaway, I just attach the URL and then I have the website choose a random comment picker. Because it's only one video, I will choose that random comment picker live on here rather than having to do like 12 times, which is what I did off camera on the last giveaway for the standard giveaway. So on this link bracelet video on the new Fine Woven, it'll be 3 weeks from now, which 3 weeks from now will be, that way we have everyone, we give everyone enough time to watch the video. So not the 12th, not the 19th, but the 26th, I will randomly choose a winner on camera here on one of my bi-weekly live streams. It'll be on a Sunday live stream. I will choose the winner of that, and whoever wins, hopefully they are on stream and they can win a prize, We have, so Gareth already said, Chris Alberto, hope you feel better, family. Run it up ASAP. Alejandro saying, find out you getting sick. Yeah, man. I'm normally... You guys know me, my energy levels are always really high, but for some reason just today at work and just ever since I woke up, really, my energy levels, my social media levels just haven't been on there. And I mean, it happens, guys. Like, I mean, I know that regardless of where you are in the world, every now and then you're going to have those days where you're just not feeling 100%, whether that's due to sickness, mental health, or whatever, because mental health is just super important. It didn't help that I had to go to work and there was just a lot of, sometimes customers make you irate, and sometimes I wish customers, but of course I work in customer service, so I really shouldn't be complaining. This is what I signed up for. But sometimes you're just not feeling right, man. And people never think. People are so selfish. Sometimes people are just concerned about themselves and never really think about like the other person, or never really think about who they're speaking to. Don't put themselves in other people's shoes. And that's when it's a little frustrating, because I'm over here feeling horrible. Like, listen, I understand your phone's not working, but why are you taking it out on me? Like, did I cause this? Am I the reason why your phone isn't working? Of course not. So like, just tone it down a little bit. I'm here helping you. There's no need for you to take it out on me. So it didn't help. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Hopefully I'm not getting sick, but I genuinely feel like I'm probably about to, and it's just not a really good feeling. But other than that, I do have, thankfully, tomorrow off. So if I am truly sick and if I do end up feeling worse, I can at least stay in bed all day and just kind of recuperate. I'm hoping that that's not the case. I was actually planning on going to the gym today, but of course, it's just, why go to the gym and then get everyone infested with potentially something that I have. I'm hoping it's just one of those kinds of days where you just sleep it off and you have a good night's rest, because over here, like I said, is barely 9:30 when really it should be 10:30, but daylight savings really messed up with a lot of us Americans. And who knows, what if that extra hour, even though I doubt it, I mean, more rest I don't think ever really hurts anyone. But what if it was the daylight savings that just really threw me for a loop? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Gareth Mallory, get well, have some vitamin C. Actually, yeah. That brings back a really good memory, Mr. Gareth. I will share it with you. It's a little personal. And that is that I remember when my father was not feeling all too well. So he died from complications of pneumonia, as many of my viewers know. And we have a bottle of vitamin C capsules, right? And I'll never forget when he was really feeling bad, and my father was the kind that was tough as nails. So he never really asked for help, or if he really felt sick, he would just tough it out. But I'll never forget, this was like maybe his second, third, or fourth last day here on Earth, which I know sounds morbid, but that's just how I remember it. He must have felt really bad. My father, man, this dude must have felt really, really fucking bad, because my father's just not. He was just the type to really tough things out. But I remember he gave me like a $20 bill and was like, "Hey, can you go buy me some vitamin C tablets?" Of course, I did not accept his his $20 bill. I just went ahead and said, "I got you. I'll go and pick you up some vitamin C." And just goes to show, he must have felt really, really bad to, like, last resort get some vitamin C capsules. But I have some, thankfully. Gareth, thank you so much. I'm probably gonna take some. I do enjoy my OJ. I really do like orange juice. It's tasty. It's very nutritious. There's a lot of vitamin C in there. So, yeah, before bed, I'm definitely going to drink some water and drink some vitamin C, because, man, this is just not it. I just hate that feeling. I hate that feeling of just low energy. You're not feeling all too well. But we're out here. We're still staying true to our mission statement. We're out here on the Juan and Only. Very appreciative of everyone that has come out so far on this live stream. You guys can probably tell that my energy levels are just way off. So I do apologize about that, guys. Gonna make this one a little short, but what I did want to update you guys on is just my schedule of releases, right? So thankfully, the One and Only done with the standard band reviews. And by that, I mean the generic lines of Apple Watch bands, excluding Hermes bands, are now all complete, right? So we went over the Nike Sport Loops first. I remember that was one of the videos that you guys really, really, really wanted to see. And I uploaded that a couple days after they were launched, or maybe the same day, I forget. But we have the Sport Loops done, the Nike Sport Bands. We covered the regular Sport Bands. We covered the regular Sport Loops. We also covered all of the the Ultra Band styles. And I really was trying to prioritize those, because last year I messed up a little bit. And I thought, right, because this was the first year that Ultra Bands were out, I thought I was okay by not ordering them immediately. So I ordered half of all the bands that I knew I was going to review. And I figured that's fine. I'll just order the rest later, right? Like, they'll get delivered on time. That way I don't have all these bands all at once. Or honestly, having all those bands at once would have been great. But I knew that I would have just having all those bands there, like stacks and stacks and stacks of bands. Like, I wanted to kind of split them up. And last year, yeah, I messed up because the Ultra Bands were delayed until like early December. And so this year I was like, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to order all the Ultra Bands up front. Now, what I didn't plan on is I don't know. I'm dumb sometimes. It's just I have hot air up in my brain sometimes. But I was like, nah, the leather links are unpopular. Like, they're always available. I missed the whole, and it's stupid because Fine Woven now replaced the leather links. So of course those were gonna sell out because it's technically a brand new product. So anyway, we're done with all of those. Hermes band reviews are gonna be sprinkled in throughout now until the end of the new year. Of course, as you guys know, those bands are about $300 a pop. So we're going to see how we're going to make these videos. I'm, of course, going to keep a few, but I'm not going to keep all of the Hermes bands because, let's just say that there's 10 or 11 new Hermes bands. You're talking nearly $3,600, you know? I like the Jumping Single Tour. These right here, I believe, are $329, and then most of the leather bands are like $349 or something like that. So I'm going to do those. Also, there's a ton of MacBook content coming up. So as you guys know, Apple just hosted their recent October event where they introduced the M3 family style of chips, right? So there's the M3, the M3 Pro, and now the M3 Max. I have an M1 Max MacBook Pro, and initially I was debating on whether I needed to upgrade or not. I'm starting to see that now I probably should not. I think I'm going to wait another year because I think from an M1 Max to an M4 Max will be a very, very nice upgrade. And then that way I'm not spending money unnecessarily. Because while the M3 Max is tempting, you got to remember, me as a content creator, I need a lot of storage. So 4 terabyte is what I have on mine. I understand there's an 8 terabyte version, but going up to 8 terabytes, I think adds like $1,400 to the price of your MacBook, just the storage, right? I think 4 terabytes adds like $800 or something like that. So still manageable. I always like to upgrade my GPU as well, just because I'm video editing all the time. I'm always creating thumbnails. So just having the fluidity, no dropped frames or just no lag while I'm editing thumbnails, while I'm editing videos, is always really good. So we'll just see. Slow DRV says, when ordering the new iMac, do you think it makes a difference if I get the 16 gigabyte unified memory versus the 24 gigabyte? Feel better. Thank you, Slow DRV. Slow DRV, honestly, it totally depends on what you do. Now, if I were to guess, right, 16 gigabytes, the thing, let me preface with this. The thing with Apple's RAM is that it is very well optimized for their operating system. So it's not like a lot of Windows computer where you open up Chrome and you're already cranking up 4 to 5 gigabytes of RAM just by opening up a Chrome tab, right? So MacBooks in that regard are way more efficient. 16 gigabytes should get it's enough for most people. However, if you're starting to use more graphically intensive tasks or applications for your hobby or your job, I would definitely go up to 24 gigabytes. My M1 Max, it was almost mandatory that I go up from the starting memory capacity. I forget what my M1 Max has. I don't know if it's 64 or 32. I want to say it's 32. And for the past 2 years, that's been phenomenal. I've never like been close to like capping out on the 32 gigs. It's very well optimized, and it's totally upon you. If you're going to use those multi-threaded applications like Final Cut Pro, I'm talking Logic Pro, I'm talking Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Lightroom, DaVinci Resolve, those kinds of applications, or if you're doing any kind of 3D rendering, then of course extra RAM is going to be very beneficial for you. Even on some gaming, even though MacBooks historically are not known as gaming computers, but if you are going to game, an increase in RAM is going to help you. But if you're just planning on doing your typical keynote presentation, your PowerPoint, using this for school, using this as a streaming device, you know what I mean? Then you're okay with the base starting RAM. I promise you, don't waste your money if you don't need to. But if you have that extra capability, if you have that hobby or part-time job on the side that you do that you're very passionate about, whether that be photography, DJing, or if you're like me, a content creator, an influencer, then that increase in RAM is definitely going to be beneficial. Thank you so much for your comment, by the way, Slow DRV. I want to say this is your first time that you've joined our lives, so I want to welcome you, and keep all the questions coming. King Sakar, crispy haircut, bud. Man, I appreciate that. Yeah, my haircut is maybe like 3 or 4 days fresh, and it's still looking brand new. So thankful to my little brother. My blood brother is actually my barber. He does a terrific job, and he only gets better and better, and that's the best part. Isla Covarrubias dice, hola madre, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por estar aquí en vivo conmigo. Como te estaba platicando, no sé por qué típicamente tengo más energía, pero obviamente hoy desde que empecé trabajando en la mañana, no sé por qué me sentí un poco como cansado, como medio no sé cómo describir cómo me siento, pero, no me siento al 100, pero estamos aquí, gracias a Dios. No estoy malo, simplemente que estoy algo cansado, quizás a lo mejor nomás necesito dormir un poco. Gracias, madre, por estar aquí en vivo conmigo, te lo agradezco mucho, como siempre, tú lo sabes. Gareth Mallory, they'd better bring back woven nylon bands. I wish, dude. I mean, as you can see, I have my international collection right here, one of my favorite ones. This is, only the OG bandaholics know about the woven nylon bands. Actually, it's funny because whenever I do a band review, or rather, sorry, not a band review, whenever I do an Apple Watch review, right? You guys know I have all of these bands. It'd be really stupid of me to do an Apple Watch review video and utilize the same band over and over and over again, like a lot of the other YouTube channels. I got to put all of these to use. So whenever I review like the Ultra 2 or the Series 9, which is coming up, by the way, or like the Apple Watch SE or whatever new Apple Watch drops in, you can rest assured that almost every single like B-roll is going to be with a different band. So I love showcasing them with the woven nylons, and I guarantee you 50% of the time, I can almost guarantee whenever I upload a video like an Apple Watch Ultra 2 review or an Apple Watch Series 9 review, and I attach a woven nylon band, there's almost always guaranteed to be a timestamp of someone saying, hey, this specific timestamp, which I know is a timestamp that I use the woven nylon bands, they're always like, this band is awesome. Where did you get it? And a lot of people don't believe that these were manufactured by Apple. They should bring them back, although as much as I hate to say, I doubt they will. I think they're a thing of the past. And, well, I mean, I have a good bit of them. I want to buy more, but only time will tell. Juan Manuel Sanchez, you did a great job. We all love the reviews. It's natural to feel the lack of energy sometimes, but I'm sure you will feel better. Thank you. So mi tocayo, este es mi tocayo, ¿verdad? Porque se llama Juan Manuel, yo también. So guys, I've explained this in a past live stream. My boy, my homie, Juan Manuel is Mexican, just like I am, and so in Spanish, we have a certain phrase for anyone that happens to share the same identical name with you. Now, in Hispanic countries, it's very often to have a first and middle name. I know that here in the States, it was more popular back in the 80s, 70s, and 60s to have, a first and a middle name. Nowadays, it's kind of like I don't know, it's not as popular anymore, but in Mexico, it still definitely is. So anyway, the fact that me and him share the same first and middle name, we call those people tocayo, right? And so there's just a term of endearment. It's just like, hey, you're my buddy simply by having the same exact name as me. So shout out to Juan Manuel. I know that he's won one of my giveaways actually before, Mr. Señor Juan Manuel. If you can tell everyone in the live chat which band you won, I forget, I've just had so many giveaway winners before. It was really exciting when you won, just, because I'm Hispanic American, I'm Mexican American, so it was nice to see a fellow Mexican win one of my band giveaways. It was really nice. So Mr. Juan Manuel, if you can go ahead and tell us which band you won, we'd really appreciate it. We have some more giveaway winners. Their bands are going to get delivered this 20th of November. Again, it's just bureaucracy. I have to wait, according to my accountant, for whenever YouTubers get paid. I need to utilize YouTube funds and not my personal funds. It's it's a bunch of business tax stuff. So yeah. So anyway, to my giveaway winners, I can't wait until I can utilize those funds to ship out your bands. I can't wait. It's always great to know whenever one of my band giveaway winners has received their prize. It's even better when they're international. Like I've had so many winners from the UK, from Bangladesh, from India. Juan Manuel, I know that you're in Mexico, so that was really cool. I believe I've had someone from Chile win one of my giveaways. I think someone from South Africa too. It's really nice whenever someone internationally can win one of my giveaways. So anyway, Mr. Juan Manuel, mi tocayo, thank you for making it onto the live streams. It always means a lot to me. Let's see. Roi Boot, aka Apple Watch Punk Truth. I appreciate that. Gareth, hola Hilda. Everyone loves my mom. Thank you so much. It really means a lot when y'all can say hi to her. It was funny the other day. We were eating lunch and she was like, "Yeah, on your last live stream, random people who don't know me were saying hi to me." And I'm like, "Mom, that's totally cool. People love you. They know that you're a great woman, you're a great mother, and they love you because you're just so nice. So nice and so sweet to me. They can tell through their screen how great of a woman you are." And she was like, okay, well, tell all of them I said hi. She's just so cute. Mr. Mike, haven't been making the streams, been at Disney World. Oops, I'm back though. Mike, I was actually thinking about you the other day. Where have you been? Nice to see that you're on here. Shout out that you're at Disney World. I feel like you go there 2 or 3 times a year. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I could. Why don't you invite me, man? Seriously. Hilda, hola Gareth Mallory, ¿cómo estás? Aw, Gareth, my mom gave you a personal shout out. Slow DRV, right now I have a 2020 MacBook Pro and it seems slow, and I figure an iMac would look better on my desk. Okay, so slow DRV, this one's specifically for you. One of the first reviews that I'm going to review is actually the base M3 iMac. I might configure it slightly, but generally for reviews, I like to review the model that I feel most people are going to get, right? So of course, everyone knows that, or at least hopefully every tech head on this live stream or whoever watches it knows that on Apple's website, you can configure your computer. Now, if you go into the store, configurations are hard to come by, right? Because, it's really hard if you specifically want an an M3 Pro, 16-inch MacBook Pro with 2 terabytes of storage and maybe 24 gigabytes of RAM or 32 gigabytes, but you also want like a 12 core. You guys get the idea. It starts to get very specific, and it's hard to find your exact configuration in store. Which is why typically in store, Apple generally carries... Sorry, guys, I have to burp for some reason. And I really haven't eaten all that much today, but I do need some water. So anyway, slow DRV, if there is any specific configuration that you might want to look at, you can DM me and give me at least some pointers. It's not a guarantee because, again, I want to encompass the broadest audience that I can. And on average, the baseline iMac is the one that most people will gravitate towards just because it's the most available in stores, the cheapest, yada, yada. Following that, I'm going to do a ton of coverage on the 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros. So within, I think the new Macs are available, at least with the M3 chip. I think they're available this Wednesday. So I'm going to order mine, and then by next weekend or early next week, expect an iMac video, unboxing, initial impressions, and all of that. And I also want to make a speed comparison against the base. Basically, I want to do any speed comparison I can against my M1 Max MacBook Pro because I know that a lot of people are in the same boat as I am. Sure, not everyone has an M1 Max MacBook, but a ton of people have an M1 Pro MacBook. A ton of people have an M1 MacBook Air. So it kind of gives you a rough idea. Of course, understandably, the Max, the Pro, and the standard M series of chips are all very different, but it can at least show you how, like an M1 Max, a chip that's almost 2 or 3 years old, compares versus the now latest and greatest standard M3 chip. So be on the lookout for that all-in-one iMac review. It's coming up very, very soon. Juan Manuel says, así es, tocayo, un abrazo desde México. Juan Manuel, se me olvidó. ¿De qué estado eres? Yo soy estadounidense, obviamente yo nací aquí, pero mis papás son muy orgullosamente mexicanos de Michoacán. Y yo también, yo no puedo decir que soy de Michoacán, pero soy muy orgulloso de decir que mi familia es de Michoacán. Yo soy nacido aquí in Georgia. I'm a Georgia boy. I mean, I've been born and raised here in Hawk County in Georgia all my life. So dinos de qué estado estás, Juan Manuel. También dice, I won one of the international bands. Thank you so much, dude. You're lucky. Which one did you win? You had to have gone the Mexico one. There's no way you didn't get the Mexico one. Actually, now I'm starting to jog my memory. I think you won the Mexico one. That is so cool, Juan Manuel. I'm so glad that you enjoyed your prize. And I know that it was a little while ago. I just wanted to bring it up just because I know that we have some new giveaway winners. Mike, did you ever post the band winners on YouTube? I never saw them. So this might be a surprise to Mike. Mike, you won. Yeah, you won. And I did post them. So go and check because you won. And on November 20th, I'm hitting you up. So congrats, Mike, you won. Hilda dice, muchas gracias a todos por su apoyo para mi hijo. Se los agradezco mucho. My mom says, thank you so much for everyone supporting my son and his channel. It means a lot to me. And she sends a red heart. Aw, if everyone can just send some red hearts back for Hilda, for my mom, I know that it means a lot to her. Garrett dice, Hilda Covarrubias, gracias. Genial. Que tenga un lindo día. Gareth, I hope I didn't make spelling mistake. No, you did not. You did not, Gareth. That is going to mean a lot to you, to my mom. I really appreciate you taking the effort to speak Spanish. Definitely any Hispanic Spanish speaker will understand. However, just a little bit, a tidbit of advice. Since it is the evening, you would want to say que tenga una linda noche. So it'd be have a great night rather than have a great day, which it's still understandable. Everyone's going to get the gist of what you're saying. It's still going to be received the same way. But if we want to be technically correct, it'd be better to say que tenga una buena noche. Just saying have a good night rather than have a good day. If it were morning time, of course, yeah, que tenga un buen día. But nice on the Spanish, man. We really appreciate that. Mike, I want the yellow iMac, which sucks because you have to go up from the base to unlock the color. Yeah, you do. The yellow one is really nice. Jenna, OMG, hi, Juan. I did remember. Hey, Jenna, thank you for making the stream. Yeah, this one was a little earlier. Sunday night streams are a little earlier. I know my Wednesday night ones tend to be at around 9:45 or 10. The Sunday night ones I can make a little earlier since I get off of work at 6. Yo, but I missed the cutoff. You're fine. You've been a long-time viewer. You're fine. You got it. Slow DRV, thank you so much for answering the questions and advice. Yeah, man, of course, anytime. Anytime you want to join on the live streams, and if you have a question that's related to tech, or if it's anything personal, like if you want to know some advice on stocks, how to start a YouTube channel, man, drop on by. I'm so happy to spread the bread with you, you know? Jenna, congrats, Mike. I was at Disney, sir. Understandable. That is a good excuse. That's what I'm saying. You've been a long time viewer. There's no way I'm going to use the cutoff rule on you. That's fine. Hilda says, hola Juan Manuel, cuando te eches una vuelta para acá para conocerte y para que veas a mi hijo en persona. Aha. I thought she was talking to me, but she's actually talking to mi tocayo. So yeah, madre, él vive en México, él es allá de México. So creo él vive en el DF, si no estoy confundido. Creo una vez me dijo que él es del DF. O sea, como nosotros de Michoacán decimos, él es chilango. So él es de allí. Jenna Rose Hilda, so says that with 5 red hearts. Tahir says, congrats, Mike. Also, hold on. Quick shout out to Slow DRV. I appreciate the Mac advice. Long-time subscriber. So Slow DRV sent a $2 super chat. Man, you don't know how much that means to me. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm sick, but for some reason, them $2 are really hitting my heart right now. I know that you did not have to do that, man. I'm out here legit. I love spreading advice. I love spreading knowledge. The fact that you felt generous enough to tip me $2 from the bottom of your heart for this advice, dude, you have no idea how much it means to me. And on top of that, again, like I said, I believe this is the first time you're on my live stream. So the fact that this is one of the first few times on my live stream and you're tipping me, hey, man, God bless you. Hopefully, you know, these $2 are definitely going to be used towards the channel. Any and all super chats are used towards buying new tech anyway to review precisely for you guys, because I know these videos hopefully are of some value to you guys. So wanted to give a quick shout out to Mr. Slow DRV or Madam. I'm not sure. I don't want to assume, right? But Slow DRV, one of my longtime subscribers. I see you. Thank you so much for your $2 super chat. It really means the entire world to me. I hope to see you in any of my future live streams. Juan Manuel dice, I live in the state of Mexico, so vive en el estado de Mexico, in the suburbs of Mexico City. I've actually only been to Michoacán once, but I hope to visit it more often. There are a lot of awesome places there to explore. Precisamente, sí. Juan Manuel, hay una ciudad en Michoacán que está cerca de la frontera de Jalisco. Se llama Zamora. Yo sé que quizás a lo mejor tú has escuchado esa ciudad. Es muy famosa, Zamora, Michoacán. Ya llevo como 7 años. Yo sé, estoy muy avergonzado que ya no... Tengo que ir a México. Es mi país. Adoro a mi país, pero a la misma vez, Juan Manuel, tú ya me sigues en Instagram. Tú ves que me encanta viajar. So, es una de muchas cosas. O viajé a un país diferente que nunca ha conocido, o viajé a Michoacán o a México. Y bueno, la cosa es que solamente conozco a Michoacán. I only know my home state in Mexico. So I need to go ahead and start visiting the rest of my country. I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican-American. I need to visit all these other states. So, primeramente Dios, para la próxima vez que visita México, claro, voy a visitar a mi rancho. Dios le dé vida a mi abuelito. Todavía sigue aquí con nosotros. Lo quiero visitar ahí en Michoacán. Pero después de ahí quiero visitar mucho a Guadalajara, la capital del estado de Jalisco. So, guys, I want to go to Guadalajara, really explore that, because I may relocate there in the next 2, 3, 4 years. Who knows? Because, you know, thankfully with my YouTube channel, I can kind of more or less make videos from anywhere that I am throughout the world. So I'm just kind of planning out my 30s. I'm 28 now. I still have all of my life ahead of me. And it could be nice to relocate in Guadalajara, Mexico for a little bit and just produce videos while I'm out there, you know. I don't know. I am going to finish pretty soon, guys. I know that I've been on stream for 33 minutes now. At a minimum, I like to make my streams at a minimum of 30 minutes. I know sometimes they exceed more than an hour. But like I said, I'm probably just going to finish this live stream, just lay in bed and probably just turn on some Netflix, because I'm really not feeling 100%. Honestly, I'm feeling maybe 55%, 60%. I'm feeling really tired. It's that kind of tiredness feeling when you know you're about to get sick, and I'm really hoping I don't get sick, because I'm that stereotypical man that, like, dude, when I'm sick, I'm really complaining. I'm really not having life. I really hate being sick. When my body's not feeling 100%, I'm not with it. And it goes to show, though, I mean, it's just part of my character and who I am, because, like, it's when you're sick, when you realize and appreciate how nice it is to not be sick. And we all take it for granted. A lot of us, when we're feeling 100%, we take it for granted. We forget that we can get out of bed. We forget that we don't have to be at work and feeling achy and sore or tired. We forget that when we're nice and up and about, whether that's you're going out for a jog or running errands or spending time with family, nephews, nieces, grandchildren, whatever, or you're at the gym, it feels nice to feel 100%. And when I'm not feeling 100%, it makes me like, man, I wish I was feeling nice right now. But hey, like I said, I'm human too. I'm not no machine. I get sick too. I'm susceptible to diseases and whatnot. So here we are. Hopefully I don't get sick. And hopefully, I'm pretty sure the Wednesday night stream is a 95% likelihood unless I'm really, really not feeling it, which, God willing, doesn't happen. So I'm going to end this pretty soon. I'm just going to read the rest of these live chat comments. Thank you guys for all 21 of you guys that are on live chat with me right now. Gareth, oh nice. I have morning. So Gareth, you're in the morning. Are you in Europe? I think you are, right? Slow DRV, I drive trucks, so I catch the live streams after you're done, but I have the day off, so I can catch you live today. Awesome, man. Slow DRV, I bet driving trucks pays you a really good amount of money, man. So that's nice to hear. And it's nice to hear that you catch my live streams after you're done with work, man. Whenever you can catch me live, you know you're super welcome here, man. Now I'll remember your name. I'll remember your $2 super chat literally forever. I'm telling you, them $2 mean, even if you send me $1, bro, like it means a lot to me, just because you don't have to do that. So thank you so much. Juan Manuel, señora Hilda, tenga por seguro que si un día estoy en Georgia, los voy a buscar. Eso es todo. So Mr. Juan Manuel, my tocayo, is saying that if he's ever in Georgia, he's going to make sure to reach out to me. And Mr. Juan Manuel, I would not have a problem at all meeting with you somewhere and buying you some lunch or dinner, man, maybe some drinks, but it's got to be all in Spanish. We got to meet up and talk all in Spanish, okay? So, si algún día estás aquí en Georgia, ahí está la invitación. Santina Boyd, happy live stream. You probably already covered this earlier. Thoughts on the new Macs? Yeah, we were touching up on them, Shantina, a little bit. I'm going to order the iMacs first. So I'm going to cover the all-in-one just because I feel like it's a magnificent price. It's the one that's closest in terms of affordability for most Americans. I believe the starting base model starts at $1,300 or something like that. Still expensive. Don't get me wrong. Still expensive. But like the baseline 14-inch MacBook Pro now starts at $1,600. And I have a lot to say about that baseline $1,600 model because Apple's very sneaky with their marketing. Historically, during the M1 and M2 era of MacBook Pros, we're talking the 14-inch and 16-inch. Apple never, with the M1 and M2 style of chips, they never had anything under the Pro moniker of chips or the Max monitor of chips. Now they want to do a sneaky marketing trick saying that the new 14-inch MacBook Pro now starts at $1,600 versus $1,900, but you got to remember it comes with the standard M3 chip, not an M3 Pro, certainly not an M3 Max, just the M3. So like, is it really a Pro computer? No, at least I'd want to say. So I'm going to order that, and I'm going to have a lot of criticism. That video is probably going to be brutal. I'm going to compare it to my M1 Max in terms of performance, and I'm going to be dead ass with you guys. I'm going to be very vocal. I'm not sponsored by Apple, so I'm free to say whatever I want, and it's always been that way. So stay tuned for that, guys. Mary M, nice video on the Apple Watch fine woven bands. Thank you, Mary. I did see your comment while I was at work. I hate that I wasn't able to respond. I was about to, and then a customer walked into the door. But thank you for viewing that. I just uploaded that yesterday, guys. If you guys haven't had a chance to view the fine woven link bracelet band review, which is the one that I have on right now, it's one of the 3 brand new colors. They're out of reach right now. If not, I'd put them on camera. At least I think they are. So thank you so much for your comment, Mary. I know that you're an avid subscriber, and I love whenever you're on the live streams here with me. Juan Manuel, cuando vengas a México me avisas y yo seré tu guía de turistas. Nice. I'm really going to take you up on that, man. It's going to be really cool to meet you. I know that you've been a subscriber now for like a couple years now, and you always comment on my videos, man. So I always see your comments. I see you on the live. It's just really nice to connect with you, brother. I'm super glad that you won one of my giveaways. Shantina, happy okay, so actually I was a little bit behind there. Mr. Apple Watch Punk, hope you feel better, man. Thank you. I hope so. Hilda, y serás bienvenido. Aquí tienes tu casa, Juan Manuel. Así somos. Mi casa es su casa. It's such a typical American stereotype that they have of us Hispanics, but it's true. You come to my home, you're in your home. Literally. Like, we're going to feed you. We're going to offer you some drinks. We're going to offer you a place to stay if you need it. We're going to offer you coffee also at 9 p.m. It's just who we are. We're very hospitable. Jenna Rose, thank you for saying Michoacan out loud because I've always seen it and I couldn't figure out how to pronounce it. Cool. Okay, so Jenna's over here, cultured white girl. We love to see it. Yeah, Michoacan, right? So a lot of people, even Hispanic speakers, sometimes have trouble with it. Say it with me, Michoacan. And there's a reason the accent is there. That accent, when you read Spanish, it's like a little hint as to where you need to inflect your voice, right? So, like, for example, if the accent were on the I at the very beginning, it would sound like Michoacan. And obviously, that's not how it sounds like, right? It's not Michoacan, it's Michoacan, right? That's why the accent is there at the very end. So, for my non-Spanish speakers, this is how you read accents. So, again, not Michoacan, it's Michoacan. See? So, anyway, small little Spanish lesson. Slow DRV, first video I remember seeing of yours was the iPhone XS Max battery case. That was a while ago, man. That's so cool. That's so cool that you've been part of the family since then. That's super awesome to see. Shantina, they holding on to the 8 gigabytes of RAM like it's viable for the future. Everyone has been roasting them about the 8 gigabytes, and I'm definitely going to roast them in my review because what the hell is that? Again, I keep saying Apple's RAM is really kind of well optimized, but bruh, 8 gigabytes on a pro device? Are you kidding me? Hope you feel better, sir. This is what Mike said. I hope so too, man. I'm gonna sleep this off today. It's 10. Probably gonna go to bed at around 11, and typically my body wakes up naturally around 8. So if I sleep at 11, that's 9-ish hours. I'm really gonna try to get in several hours of sleep and pray that in the morning I can sleep it off. If not, I'm gonna be a little upset. Slow DRV, no, take that back. Why did you do that? Slow DRV sent another super chat. This is his second one. Slow DRV, $5. Feel better and keep up the hard work. I hope to see you become one of the bigger YouTubers. Dios los bendiga. Dude, you're making my night. I'm feeling horrible right now, and yet you guys are being so nice and so cool to me. Dude, this is the reason why I love you guys. This is the reason why every time I wake up, I look at my band wall and it reminds me of why I do these videos. I live a very busy life. I'm a guy that enjoys my me time. Trust me. I think I've said this in one of my prior live streams. I enjoy so much being by myself. I mean, I do not mind at all going by myself to go and grab a bite to eat completely by myself. And I know that some people may say, well, I could never do that. Yes, you can. You know, it's all about, you have to be able to enjoy time with company, but also enjoying your own company. And so that really means a lot to me because, every time I wake up, I remind myself like, hey, while we do enjoy our me time, because I very much take my me time seriously, you also have an audience that watches your videos and appreciates all that you do. And that always instantly gets me up. It really makes me want to grind. Like these fine woven bands, right? I literally just got a day and a half ago. I had to drive to the Lenox Mall location here in Atlanta. So it was a 2-hour round trip for me for one band, and it was the Evergreen one. And if you guys noticed, this is for the true bandaholics. I wear the small medium link bracelets, right? So small medium. If you guys noticed, the Evergreen one was a medium large, and that's because that was the only one available ASAP for me. I had to go pick it up, and it's all for you guys. So slow DRV, Vicente's not on here. If not, please do not send another super chat for the next several months. Man, you've already done enough. Those $7, dude, they mean the world to me. So thank you so much. And thank you so much for your kind words deeply. From the bottom of my heart, they really do mean a lot to me. Steven Short, just watched the Fine Woven review. The green looks so different versus Apple's site. I told you guys, Evergreen has a nice character of its own. It's just Apple's website, a lot of the times, are going to make them a lot darker, or they make them a lot more vibrant than they actually are in real life. So Evergreen looks really dull and boring on Apple's website, but when I reviewed it, as you guys could see, outdoors, it looks phenomenal. So I appreciate your comment, Mr. Steven Short. Juan Manuel, yo lo mismo cuando vengas a México. Espero que te sientas mejor. Ten una excelente noche. Nos vemos en el siguiente live stream. Hasta luego, Juan Manuel, mi tocayo. Que estés muy bien y gracias por estar compartiendo aquí tu tiempo con nosotros. Que pases buena noche. Yo sé que en México ahorita quizás a lo mejor son las 9 de la noche. Entonces, o sea, que disfrutes el fin de tu fin de semana y tu noche, Juan Manuel. Jenna Rose, make sure to like the live. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you for that. Steven, they were marketing the M2 MacBook Pro starting at $12.99 when the 13-inch with Touch Bar was still in the lineup. Next, very true. Very true. Good point. I just hate their marketing, man, because, like, I mean, is the $1,600 M3 a pro device? Is it really? We're going to have to wait and see. Hilda dice, eres lo máximo, papi, eres mi motivación. So my mom is literally saying that I'm a star and that I'm her motivation. God, this woman. This should be a sign. If you have your mother or your father, but especially your mother in this regard, and if you have a good relationship with your mother, hey, I know it's a little late, especially, well, at least here for us here in the eastern coast of the United States. If you haven't yet, text your mom. Text her. Let her know you love her. Call her. Just see what she's up to. I promise you it'll go a long way. I'm just so thankful to have my mom. Hilda dice, muchas gracias por su apoyo. Que Dios me los llene de bendiciones. Slow DVR. So actually, Slow DRV, I said Slow DVR. Slow DRV, she sent you a personal shout out. Madre, gracias por darle un shout out. Así se le llama en inglés. A Slow DRV. Ya me ha mandado $7. So hay que bendecir a este usuario que aquí está con nosotros. So Slow DRV, I'm just basically telling my mom that we're manifesting good vibes for you, because what you super chatted was definitely of your own volition. And as you can see, me and my mom are very humble people. Even if you sent me $1, even just $1, man, I'm over here going insane, because like that's coming from you. Like, that's coming from you, and that speaks volumes. So thank you so much. Me and my mom are very, 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 very thankful. Mary says, yeah, I saw that. I'm a small medium as well. Hey, I'm glad that you picked that up. Yeah, I'm small medium. But the medium large was the only one available, unless I wanted to wait until like November 20th for a small medium, and I wasn't going to make y'all wait. I was going to make that drive. Fever Ray, I want an iPad mini. Should I wait for the next one? Yes, wait for the next one. This one is probably 1.5 years old now, probably going on 2 years. Definitely wait. They're going to update it very soon. You do not need to buy it now. Typically, by the way, Fever, thank you for joining the live stream. The iPads typically get refreshed in March. And if you think about it, we're in November already, so 5-ish months. If you absolutely need it right now, go for it. But just know that in 5 months, yeah, the iPad mini more than likely is going to get updated. Steven, having a fan equals pro. I get you. Miguel, that's what I'm saying. Like, Apple, bruh. Just because it has a fan doesn't mean it's pro. Come on. Good point. Miguel, you're doing amazing, bro. Since day one, keep being you and stay on that grind mode. And also going to start my photography YouTube channel very soon. Appreciate for everything and all that great advice. Miguel, man, thank you so much. You're a brother from another mother. Miguel and I went to elementary school together. So just so you guys know, Miguel, if you ever need any help on your YouTube channel, any pointers, because there's a lot to learn in this YouTube game. There's a lot to learn. You got to learn tags. You got to learn system search, SEO, I think is what it is. System search optimization. I forget what it is, but you're going to have to learn a lot. Titles, thumbnails, editing itself is going to take up the majority of your time. It just depends on what niche you get into. Like, for example, me with tech, a lot of my videos are very much based off of B-roll. So this is just really quick rundown in 1 minute of what I need to do for a YouTube channel. So if I want to build a YouTube channel from scratch, let's say I just received some new bands, it's up to me what I want to do first. Like, obviously I unbox them, right? Do I want to look at them first and write the script, or do I want to wear it a day or two or half a day and then do the script? Or do I go ahead and take my outdoors B-roll while I have some nice sunlight? Or if it's nighttime, because sometimes FedEx and UPS be slacking and sometimes they deliver my shit at around 7 p.m. No sunlight, obviously. So at that point, it's just like, okay, let's get ahead. Let's do some B-roll here with my studio photography lighting. And then tomorrow you can do the B-roll during the day and stuff like that. So it's just, it's a lot of creative legwork. But Miguel, you're someone that's very driven. You're someone who's very creative. I have no doubt that your channel is going to flourish. Corey Juan sending the good vibes from Winnipeg. Started working at a liquor store the other day. Such a great time so far. I know that you told me, man, it must be really fun working at a liquor store. I personally I personally enjoy my beer. I'm a beer connoisseur. Shots, not so much. I mean, I will take shots, but I love tasting different beers. I love going to different breweries. IPAs are really what I like. So I'm sure you sell hella IPAs there at your liquor store. So that's nice, Corey. Nice to see that you're enjoying your job. And shout out from Atlanta, Georgia, over to Winnipeg, Canada. Nice to see you on stream. Slow DRV, thank you. I figure when you watch a YouTuber so much, you should support when you can. Man, so that's a great mindset to have. But with your support, just you liking the videos and commenting, really, that is already support as it is. You sending those super chats, it's literally just an extra token of your appreciation. And I want to let you know that I see you, man. So I appreciate that. I'm gonna read these last two, and then I'm sadly gonna call it a night because I'm probably gonna head to bed right after ending this live stream. Mary M, I'll say night. It's 3:06 here in Ireland. Yeah, definitely. I would also call it a night if it was 3 a.m. Jenna, good night, Mary. And Corey, beer all the way. IPAs like crazy. Yeah, man, I enjoy my IPAs. Corey, check out this one IPA. It is brewed in Athens, Georgia, which is where I went to school. That is the home of the Georgia Bulldogs, the UGA team. Check out this one IPA called Tropicalia. It has an orange and blue can. Amazing. It's my favorite drink, alcoholic drink at least, my go-to. If it's ever, especially here in the South, it's everywhere. And you know, here in Georgia, duh, it's everywhere. And so whenever any restaurant has it, I'm asking for a draft Tropicalia. You can never go wrong with it. So guys, I'm sorry that maybe I was a little bit lower energy today. I'm typically very spunky and energetic, but something about today, my energy levels in social media are just not there. They're just not here. So I do want to thank everyone who, wait, I think I see another super chat. Hold on. Who is this? Why are you guys being this way? Stop doing this. Slow DRV, stop with the super chats, please. You've already done enough good work, man. Good night, Slow DRV. Let's all say good night to Slow DRV. Already sending 3 separate super chats. Man, you did not have to do this, but all of this is going towards the channel. I hope you know that. I hope you have a good night. I'm about to crash. I'm probably going to turn on some Narcos on Netflix. I do not have Takis. I don't have Takis, and I don't feel like going to the store either. Oh well. I mean, Takis are just kind of my comfort food, but it is what it is. Corey, if you ever cross paths with me, we will hunt down some IPAs, man. I am not kidding. I am really about travel in my 30s. You never know, man. You're right in the middle, smack in the middle of Canada. And as growing up as a young kid, young adult, I've always been fascinated by that section of Canada. I've always thought to myself, what's going on in the middle of Canada? What's up there? Because obviously you have the eastern side. You know, you have the capital, Ottawa. You have Toronto. You have Quebec. You also have Prince Edward Island over there, even though it's doing its own thing out there. Over on the west coast side, you have British Columbia and Vancouver for the most part, right? I mean, you also have Yukon up north. I'm telling you, I'm good with my geography, but not much else. But then there's the middle, right? You have Saskatchewan, the provinces of Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and then what's the other one? Corey, maybe you can help me here. There's Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and then is it British Columbia? So is it British Columbia, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, or am I missing one in there? Anyway, also, you guys' northern province, Nunavut, I don't know if I'm saying that right, the one with all them islands up there, that province also has intrigued me for a very long time. It'd be kind of cool to go out there, even though I know it's cold and remote. There's really probably not all that much to see over there. But thank you guys for the good night wishes. Jenna, I do see you. Thank you for telling me good night. Also, Corey, take it easy. Juan, thank you so much. Hopefully on my Wednesday night stream, I'm feeling a lot better. So guys, thank you to everyone who made it on stream. It really means a lot to me. Even though I'm not feeling all that well, you guys were here. Sorry, I got to burp again. You guys were here making this live stream a blast, and I always appreciate that. Very, very, very special shout out to Mrs. Slow DRV for sending not 1, not 2, but 3 different super chats, and that goes a long way. So thank you so much for that. But I'm clocking out for now. I'm definitely going to be drinking a lot of H2O to rehydrate. I don't know what's going on, and hopefully I wake up feeling a little bit better tomorrow. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a great night, a great morning, or a great afternoon, and I cannot wait to catch you all in my next video. Bye for now.